to Matthew Barney. Richie Davis saying, if you continue holding, if you continue fouling, I will throw you out and you will not get paid.
Well, as you said, it's a brave call, but he would do that.
McIntosh wouldn't want to win like that. He's also told by Ronnie Davis, Barney, that he's got to stop headhunting and that he's got to work away to the body.
Well, that's easier said than done.
Big lad, McIntosh, isn't he?
Certainly
6'2".
Long reach. McIntosh.
Have you scored it so far, Duke? We're into the third.
I've given the first round even in the second round to McIntosh.
McIntosh certainly won the second. The first one, Barney had his moments in that first round, you know.
And that was a cracking jab from him. McIntosh walked straight onto it.
There was just a feeling, I was talking to one or two people around ringside who know the sports, and there was just a feeling that McIntosh's inexperience as a professional could be shown up here, and that Barney had the tricks and the skills to, if not old man him out of it, certainly make it an awkward night.
It is certainly frustrating, which is what he's doing now. But McIntosh has to have a cool head and just stick to the game plan.
Well, that's one round the back of the head. I tell you what, he's going on very, very thin ice here. He's taking a point off him. That's a point off him for that punch around the back of the head. He's been warned. He's now had a punch deducted. I tell you what, if he does something less stupid again, I could see Barney definitely being thrown out here, Duke.
Well, you know, Richie Davis will not mess around and will not hesitate the game. It's around now that McIntosh cannot win because of the deduction.
Barney, the one who has deducted the points. So I know the point you were making, Duke, just the wrong guy.
Wrong man.
Bit of argy-bargy right on the bell there, and the referee gave Matthew Barney a real old-fashioned stare as he went back to the corner, as much as to say, I've taken a point off you, I've warned you. Are you really wanting to get yourself disqualified here? And between rounds, Barney being told by Ronnie Davis, this guy's only had 9 fights, he's inexperienced, let's see you outbox him.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be going in their eyes. McIntosh, however, has different ideas.
Really fancying it, isn't he, McIntosh? My word, doesn't he look in good nick? He really does look in terrific condition.
He certainly does. But Barney again holding on the blind side of the referee.
There's a story about Danny McIntosh when he was a kid, you know. He was given a video by his dad of Naseem Hamed's great moments, and he was infatuated with the idea of becoming a boxer, and he went along with Sam Sexton, a young heavyweight from down this part of the world, and they went all the way up to Sheffield, didn't really know where to go, made their way on a coach and didn't have any money, didn't have a phone number to contact, and never actually made it to the Ingle gym. But he said that he always wanted to fight with the Ingles as his trainers, and that is now a destiny which has been fulfilled. Smashes round the back of the head again.
Well, it's untidy, there's a clash of styles. But this is Barney's typical style. Knows how to spoil.
Presumably with that point deduction, he's now well behind on the cards, you would have thought. And he's going to have to, I think it's fair to say, if he's going to win this fight, he's going to have to win big now, because I don't think he's going to get any favours whatsoever in any sort of judging assessment from Richie Davis.
You know, McIntosh could make this a lot cleaner because he doesn't have to get involved with Barney. You know, bring the uppercuts in, certainly, but, you know, use his height and that jab that he's got. That's the referee's frustration, is what we're seeing now. Nobody's doing anything, it's just messy.
He's fed up with it, isn't he?
Yes.
One of the no-nonsense types of referee, Richie Davis, following in the footsteps of Roy Francis. He's another one from a few years ago who I don't think he'd have stood for too much of this either.
Yeah, he was an excellent referee.
Oh, maybe an opportunity for McIntosh to unload. Straight away, Barney wanted to cling on and spoil and hold. Danny McIntosh might be well advised to remember the maxim, defend yourself. We're about to go now into the 5th round, and Danny McIntosh surely has a points lead at this point.
I've got McIntosh in a very comfortable lead.
Barney being told, as Richie Davis shouts at him again, not to hold on. He was told in his corner, it's one thing making the man miss, use of the head as well, one thing to make him miss, but once you've made him miss, you've got to punish him and throw something when you get inside. And at the moment he's not doing it. I'll tell you what, I think he might be going to throw him out.
No, it's his shield come out.
Oh, is it? OK. It's McIntosh who's lost his gum shield, but I do think the referee's patience is running out here.
It's definitely wearing thin. That was a better shot.
That was a good shot.
Yeah, it was a better shot from...
led off with the right hand from Barney.
But what Barney's doing, he's throwing the jab, then the shoulder goes straight in. He closes down the range before he can get any more punches off. McIntosh should try and keep this at range. He has the attributes to do that. But Barney on the inside now pushing up with the glove. It's not an uppercut, it's simply just a push of the head.
This is turning into a rather unedifying spectacle at the moment. McIntosh trying to do what he's capable of doing. He's just allowing Barney to spoil and to effectively ruin the fight. Very difficult for Danny McIntosh, this. Difficult to look good, which of course is what he would want in front of all his home fans. Talking to Barney inside there.
That's frustration on McIntosh's part. Wants to cut loose with both hands, but Barney just not enabling him to.
He would love to find a big shot, McIntosh, I'm sure. Slinging Barney aside, trying to throw shots as he did so. He's saying he's taking another point. He's taking another point off him. That's for holding. That's 2 points he's had deducted now. And he points to the corner and he says, if you want to foul again, that is what will happen. You will be disqualified.
Yeah, he won't stand for it.
It's hard to see how Barney, the way he's fighting, how to see how he's going to get out of the mould of spoiling and fouling, which he's done so far. Straight away, as you say, Duke, he throws that left hand, he's in with the shoulder and holding on. get too many disqualifications.